Hello everybody, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I am the INSANEBRIT, and this week's simulation is Chelsea versus Cardiff. Just come up from the Championship, of course, and scored 2 goals against Arsenal, losing 3-2. I've never commentated on Cardiff before, so this is a whole new team for me to learn their names, which is going to be a pain in the backside in itself, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Unlike the next game we've got coming up, which is a game with a foreign team. I'm not too sure if they're even in the actual game in itself. I have to double check that. Chelsea, of course, won their last game as well after, I can't remember who we faced now. It was Newcastle, then we had somebody else, and basically they dug themselves in deep defensively behind the lines. This is all teams are based on the both teams' previous games, so Kante, Kovakovic, starts in the midfield. David Luiz, Rudiger, and Willian. Okay, I've been having a lot of flack from people saying it's not William, it's Willian. Alright, whatever. It just makes it easier on me to not pronounce his name properly. But then again, I've had so many other players like that. I could have, and I've attempted. I have no idea about this particular, in respects to who's who with this team. Rails, Gunnarsson, Hollett. I believe Hollett was a rising young star a few years ago. Lots of pace, he is a winger. And he petered out and just disappeared. Ward and Zahora is up top. Again, that pronunciation of that name, I'm not too sure if I'm getting that correct. Give me 1 second, let me just close the window. But yeah, Pedro scraping by that, getting the first goal. I can't remember who we even faced now. I can't remember. I didn't watch it. I wasn't on Sky Television, so it is what it is. But I know that Pedro got the first goal. So, Cardiff kick it off now. Lang. Oh, wow. Playing it straight in, going straight for it. Across goal, and Rudiger. Is that a penalty? It's a penalty straight away. Oh, my God. Oh, come on, no. It's a yellow card. You're very lucky. Jorginho, who's not... I'll be honest with you, I don't really rate him for his tackling and defensive work. He's just a midfield pass for the ball. Look at that. I think it was a fair attempt for the ball, but he got none of it. And I think that was Ward who brought down. No, or Rails. And it's a penalty straight away to Cardiff. This is bad for Chelsea. On the back foot already. I think this is Zahora taking it. What a big run-up this is going to be. Against Kepa. Oh God, come on, he should have saved it. That is ridiculous. Oh, I know it's Hollett who took the penalty. I don't believe it. Chelsea fans are pissed. Come on, man, 74 million, what the hell are you doing? So let's have a look at this again. Kepa down to his right. Come on, he should have had that. A good run-up, I won't even lie. Decent pace on the ball. Nah, but man, positional-wise, Kepa should have had that. So Chelsea 1-0 down. Jorginho to blame for that one, let's be honest. Chelsea on the back foot straight away within what? I don't know how, like 3-4 minutes? David Luiz. Kante holding off their midfield. That's Blaqueta. Gunnarsson with the interception this time. They're coming forward. They're not afraid, this Cardiff side. Ward. Lang. Oh, what a good ball into the left side. Oh, he reads. That's Blaqueta. Takes a strike. Ward with the strike. Oh my God. What an absolute... what's going on here? This is Cardiff, for God's sake. They've just come up. I'm not expecting this kind of aggression and this kind of decent play. They're not afraid of Chelsea here. Corner to them. Oh, and he wins the header. Keeper saves it. Easy to get it, but still. Unbelievable. Chelsea playing out from the back now. Moretta. Giving it away now. Kante wins it back. Moretta once more. Going all the way. And gets clattered into. A fair challenge. Lang. Peters now, the right back, I believe. David Luiz with the interception. Good tackle. Kante. Chelsea have to pull something out the bag here. Do something. Kante going all the way. And he's done too much, Kante, I think. Rails with the challenge. Giving away a free kick. Nothing ever really happens from these free kicks. Unless they're a fair distance near. I mean, it's got to be a certain range, sorry. Before in these simulations, you don't really get to see a lot of set pieces are successful. Free kick to Chelsea. Hazard and Etheridge. I can't perceive that name from this distance. Whatever, plucks the ball out the air. Well, just scoops it up rather. Gunnarsson now. Peters. Gunnarsson now loses out to Jorginho on a yellow card. Moretta now. It's Willian with the overlap, I believe it is. No, it ain't. It's Hazard. And there's a goal. Hazard switched to the right side. Haven't seen Willian in a while. Again, I'm getting used to saying that name. But it's 1-1. Chelsea with a lot of quality. But you felt that was always going to happen with the amount of money on the pitch and the world-class internationals that they've got. But don't take Nank away from Cardiff. They've done quite well in this first 14-15 minutes. Moretta dodges his man. Slips in a pass to Hazard on that right side. That's why I thought it was Willian at first, because I thought he's normally on that side, but Hazard switched sides and put it away. 1-1. You'll notice that a lot of my videos are 1080p 60 frames per second. I've upped the quality of that.
Number 10,
so Cardiff kick it off again, and he's giving it away straight away to Moretta. He's going to thread it through. Oh, it's been a bit of deflection by Hollett. Hazard with the strike. Again, Hazard on that right side. An easy save. Chelsea in possession. Chelsea hitting cruise control at this point now. Kovakovic. Jorginho. Moretta coming back deep into the midfield. Confidence is high with this one. Kante. Hollett with the challenge. Still not won the ball though. Jorginho gives it to Hazard, who seems to be on that right side permanently right now at this particular point. Hazard now. Hollett now wins the ball back with an interception. Gives it away to Kante. Hazard. Kante. They're just knocking the ball around. Cross from Kante. Willian at the back. And it's gone nowhere. Been cut out. Chelsea still in control though. Aspilicueta. Robbed by Hollett this time. Here's a horror now. And he didn't know what to do. But David Luiz with a challenge. Moretta now going against goal. Try to lose his man. Oh, and that was a good tackle there. I don't know who that was from. Couldn't read the name. Moretta. Slides in a through ball. Oh, and Peters this time with the challenge. Lang, I believe that was, with the clipping it and over the top. Luiz with the interception. Alonso manages to keep it in. Kovakovic now. Moretta. Good dribble of the ball. Clips it in over the top. Probably didn't need to do that. Could have just passed it along the floor, but he did what he did. Chelsea trying to keep the ball on the ground. That pass and move game. Jorginho. Giving away to Gunnarsson, I believe that was. Zahora now. Gives it to Ward. Holds up play. Waits for support. Gunnarsson clips it in over to the right side. Cut out once more by Alonso. Willian now on this left side. Ain't seen much of Willian in this game. Kante. Kovakovic. Loses out, but Alonso recovers. Joins in the attack now. Switches the side of play. Aspilicueta. Hollett now trying to get a breakaway. Zahora. It seems that Cardiff are playing some kind of counter-attacking football, waiting to get the ball back and then moving forward as a unit. They'll go in route 1. This time Louise now loses out. It's Lang, gives it to Zahora, tries to take a shot. Jorginho now keeps it in. Remember, Zahora's got to be, Jorginho's got to be very careful. Don't want to give away a second penalty and doesn't want to get that second yellow card. So I think he'll be taken off second half, I think. Based on that yellow card, Moretta tries to thread it through to Hazard and hasn't worked out. Gunnarsson. Rails. Hollett now. Oh, it was a bad ball. "38 minutes gone, call it 40. Kovakovic. It's still 1-1 here. Chelsea in the last 15-20 minutes has dominated possession play. But Cardiff trying to get out. Liang, Gunnarsson. Clipping it in once more. It's worked out quite well. Liang now coming forward, threads it through. Ward with a strike. Oh, what a good strike from Ward. And Kepa with a dive. Trying to cover himself. Didn't want to risk that. Oh, very close. Inches wide. Been an entertaining first half thus far. Playing it short once more, the way Chelsea want to play, out from the back. Never a big fan of playing it from out the back. Mucking around with it. Jorginho gives it to Hazard now, who tries to work its way around and doesn't work out. Intercepted. Rails now. Moretta now robs him of the ball. I think that was Rails who lost it out. Loses out. Moretta stretching the play, hands it to William now. On the ball for he ain't been on the ball at all, William. Plays it in the centre, Kante, and there's a second strike. Oh, and it just goes wide. Unbelievable, isn't it? Jorginho, yeah, number 5. Look at that, Kante in a decent position. I'm surprised he passed it in that area. And then Jorginho, you know, to be fair, I don't think he could have had time and space on the ball, but just took the shot, had to get it away. Still 1-1 here. I think this is going to be the end of the first half. Jorginho. Hazard now. Loses out to Rails. Hollett. Gunnarsson. Ward. And it's a misplaced pass. And that is the end of the first half. So let's have a look at the possession and stuff like that, actually, out of interest. So goals 1-1, shots 4 shots for Chelsea, 5 for Cardiff, having more shots on target. The possession, pretty much what I thought. Cardiff doing quite well, but Chelsea dominant in those past 10-20 minutes. Shot accuracy, not bad. So let's see what happens in the second half. I don't know who Cardiff can bring on to improve their team. I have no idea, never really seen them. Ooh, that was a nice attempt to intercept. Didn't work out, Kante. Kante's still on the ball. Sometimes he does too much. He's doing just enough here. He's in the box. Loses that. Oh my god, taking a shot. Oh! No, it ain't a penalty, is it? I thought he went down after being tackled generally, and I think he's won a penalty. Unbelievable. What a run from Kante, affecting the game where Bamba? Is that his name? Why is there 2 twins? Look, there's like 3 twins in the background there. So Chelsea win the penalty. Moretta to take it. It's normally Hazard. But alright. Don't screw this up, Moretta. Oh my god. I thought he messed that up. I don't know why Moretta's taking them. It's normally Hazard 9 out of 10. I'll change that on the settings. But yeah. So there were Chelsea in the lead. 2-1. That was a surprise. Out of nowhere we got a penalty. I was like shocked at that. Oh, that was very Moretta. I didn't like that. That was very slow. He could have easily saved that, man. Look at that. No, I didn't trust that one bit. He even went the right way, you know what I mean? Just went under him. Good enough penalty. Not one that I would advise him to keep taking. Not in that respect. Take it a little bit more pace on the ball, thank you. So Moretta gives Chelsea the lead. 2-1. 2 penalties in this game.
Goal for Chelsea. Number 29, Morata.
At the 50th minute, we've had 3 goals thus far. David Luiz now. Oh, it's given away. Gunnarsson now. Cardiff have to do it all over again. It's like back to the beginning for them. Well, actually, they're 1 goal in it. You know what I mean? They can get a draw. That'd be a good result for them. But considering where they've came from in respects to winning the match thus far, or being in the lead, they'd feel disappointed. Alonso. Tackled there. Thought it was a fair challenge. Hazard beats his man. Switches over to the left side. And Peter with the tackle. I think it's given Chelsea a corner. Substitution to be made. Harris is coming on for Lang. Lang is playing a right back position, I believe. At least it's the name I can read. Lang hasn't done too badly. He's come forward quite a bit. Hazard with the corner. Goes up for it, and that's I don't know if that was an attempted header or a clearance. I think it was. Etheridge is there. I think that's the pronunciation of his name, is their goalkeeper. Second corner to Chelsea. Not had a lot of corners in this game. Back post, and Etheridge just plucks it out the air. Nice and easy. Ward now. Hollett. Gunnarsson. Oh, he's clipped it in over the top. What's happened there? Free kick? Apparently it is. Gunnarsson in possession now. Hollett. That was Morrison. Harris. Zahora. Oh, and a decent strike. Goalkeeper again didn't want to take the risk. The second substitution being made. Pedro is coming on for Willian. Willian hasn't done too much in this game. I'm surprised at that. He's normally very effective on that right side, yet he switched to the left. Pedro coming on. I think Pedro is the one that broke through in the previous game and scored the first goal. And I think Hazard finished it off, I believe, with the second goal. Jorginho. That's for the Equator now. Pedro. I think Pedro's on that right side now, and Hazard switched back to the left. Pedro now on the ball. Already I feel like he's got more time than Willian on the ball. Gunnarsson. Ward. Rails now. Muscled off the ball by Kovacevic. He hasn't too much in this second half. Good player though. I do believe he will replace Fabregas long term. I would literally hand Real Madrid 40 million quid for him right now, because he is the future. He is a key player for us. I would love to see him stay at Chelsea long term. Kante. Fabregas is 30 years of age now. Next year he'll be 31. And then, 32. Then he'll be definitely looking for another new player. You know what I mean? Pedro. Plus we got Loftus-Cheek as well. So, But in terms of quality, you can't go around finding a lot of quality midfield without paying £70 million and stuff like that. So let's just buy him, I say.
Substitution for Chelsea.
Another substitution being made. I think this is Chelsea's final one, and Kovacevic is coming off for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Now, I think Kovacevic is a better player than Loftus-Cheek in that respect, but whatever, they're going to give him a run out. Not what Kovacevic has done too badly. Kante. Maybe they want to freshen up that midfield, I don't know. But it's always good to give the younger kids a run out anyway. Ward. Plays it in. Oh, he just about got the ball, and Hollett with a strike. A great save from Kepa. Maybe he should have plucked that out the air. I don't know. He chose to just pat it away. I don't know. A little bit risky there. Hazard now switching. Is that to the right side now? He's gone. Kante holding off their midfield. He's just like a freight train, man. Like a tank. Hazard is on that right side now. Aspilicueta with the cross. Jorginho. Rudiger now puts it into Morata. Clattered into Jorginho. Don't think he's got the physical prowess, Jorginho, to do what Kante does. Loftus-Cheek now. Gives it to Morata. A lot of confidence. Kante, Pedro, Cheek! Oh! Takes a strike, too weak, but I admire the play. The build-up play was pretty good. Loftus-Cheek now. Been a positive substitution thus far. He's only been on for like 2 or 3 minutes. Gunnarsson. Oh, just about clipped it. He just about won that ball. Alonso. Woohoo! Playing it a bit close. Chelsea sticking to their passing game. A lot more effective passing since Cheek came on. I think they call him all Ruben for, you know. Oh, brilliant through ball. It's Pedro. Oh, it's offside. What a good through ball to Morata. A substitution being made. Wait, Barkley's coming on for Jorginho. And Tomlin is coming on for Rails. Rails hasn't done too badly. He's done quite well. I thought Chelsea made all 3 of their substitutions, but okay. So Barkley, a bit more of a physical presence in there, in that midfield, to help Kante out, I suppose. Maybe, and some energy. So they've replaced both midfielders now, Chelsea. Very strange. Pedro. Normally it'd be like one midfielder, I would think, and maybe a winger and a striker. Especially if Giroud to win headers in the air, hold the ball up for Chelsea to do their job. But Morata ain't done too badly anyway. Barkley on the ball for the first time now. Again, physical strength from that midfield, breaking forward. A good challenge by Tomlin, and Barkley with a shot. Got deflected. And Gunnarsson now, they're trying to hit Chelsea on the break. Cardiff coming forward now. It's walled, it's lightweight, it's like 4-on-4, and they're waiting too long. The build-up play was too slow, and Chelsea got back, to be honest with you. Loftus-Cheek now. Barkley plays it into Alonso. We've only got a few minutes left now. Chelsea dominate the possession, looking the most likely to score. Kante coming forward and takes a strike. Wow, what a strike and what a save! Saw it from distance. Did not expect that from Kante. Richards is coming on for Bennett, who I believe is a defender, but I don't know that for sure. Get me for that. A third corner for Chelsea. Hazard with it. Cut out. Loftus-Cheek now in possession. What's he going to do with it? Comes forward in the box. They can't touch him. Oh, and he makes a good challenge now. Ward in possession. Cardiff moving forward. Remember, there's only 1 goal in it, and they'll be able to get a draw. It's Ward now stretching the play. I believe that's Ward. It gets a cross in, and Kepa! Kepa, what are you doing? Oh my God, that was a brilliant clearance. Kepa making it more difficult than what it should have been. He should have just plucked that out of the air. He's patting away, and there's a second strike. Asking for trouble. Not a very good. That's not. I mean, he's got the ability. Why isn't he doing it? He's making poor choices, Kepa, in that respect. Should have maybe plucked that out of the air or punched it away, but not patted it. Like, come on. And that, guys, is the end of the game. Chelsea win 2-1. There was 2 penalties in this game, which was very surprising. We've had some good performance. Man of the match. I didn't even think of about that. There was so much going on. Oh man, who do I give that one to? I think they're giving. Oh, I don't know. They're giving that to Hazard. Hazard played quite well. I'm going to give it to Kante. Kante was an effective person throughout the entirety of the game. Did really, really well. If you are a Cardiff fan, and you know you're going to give it, if you was going to give it to one of them, I'd say Ward did quite well, or maybe even Rails. He didn't do too badly either. So anyway, guys, that is the end of this week's simulation. I hope we just dominate and kill them off quickly. I mean, this simulation was very interesting from a team that I didn't think were going to do much. Has actually been more effective than the previous game that we had. I think it was Bournemouth. It was a boring draw, and that was a team in the Premier League that's been there for 1 or 2 years. This team's just come up and given more than what they've given. So very interesting. I really liked the simulation. It was enjoyable, fun for the neutral as well. But at least there's plenty of action in it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's simulation. I've got the other one coming up. Oh man, what was it? The Europa League. Now I don't know if there's going to be all these teams in this actual game. I do not know. I'm just going to have to find them, try and do a simulation, pray that I can get the pronunciations of all the foreign names, and hopefully it works out. I don't know. When the new one comes out, I'm hoping those teams will definitely be in there. At the same time, it's going to be quite difficult for me for pronunciations of the names from people of Russia or wherever the hell they're from. So I don't like the Europa League in respects to that. It's going to be a nightmare, and simulations are going to be out later than the usual because I've got so much things to do and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will be in the description below. If you want to donate to me and get your name shouted out on these videos, or even buy a t-shirt, you can. Links are all in the description below, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I will keep the blue flag flying high.